Good morning, students. Today we are discussing investment fluctuation reserve. How it can come in question. For example, we have investment fluctuation reserve of 30,000 given in question, and cost of investment is 5 lakh given in question. Why we create investment fluctuation reserve? Because if there is any decrease in investment, so that decrease or that loss should be covered from investment fluctuation reserve. So now I have a question, and old ratio is given. Three partners are there, PQ and R. Old ratio is 3:2:1 and new ratio is 1:1:1. So we have three situations. The first, when book value is equal to market value, means no other information is given. That means there is no change in market value. So in that situation, these reserves has no use because there is not any loss. So this complete reserve transfer into partners capital account. Investment fluctuation reserve account debit 30,000 to P's capital account, to Q's capital account, to R's capital account in 3:2:1. Keep it in mind that all previous reserves are divided in old ratio. So old ratio is 3:2:1. Next we have second situation, when market value is less than book value. That means market value can be less than 5 lakh. In that case, we have again three situations. When decrease or fall is less than investment fluctuation reserve. For example, market value is 4,88,000 and as we have cost is equal to 5 lakh. So there is a decrease or fall of 12,000 only. So out of 30,000, we can cover 12,000 and remaining 18,000 will be divided in partners among 3:2:1. Investment fluctuation reserve 30,000. To investment decrease, that is 12,000. Remaining 18,000 will be divided in old ratio. Now we have second situation, when decrease is more than investment fluctuation reserve. So in that case, for example, market value is 4,46,000 and cost is 5 lakh. So fall or decrease is equal to 54,000. But we just have 30,000. So how can we cover 54,000? Remaining 24,000. The difference of 24,000 will be covered, will be transferred into revaluation account. Investment fluctuation reserve use 30,000. Investment decreasing by 54,000. So 24,000 will be transferred in revaluation account debit. Revaluation account debit because it is a loss. Now this revaluation account will be transferred into P, Q and R capital account in their old ratio. Means next entry is partners capital account, or you can write P's capital account, Q's capital account, R's capital account debit to revaluation account, that is equal to 24,000 in old ratio 3:2:1. We have one more situations also. For example, decrease is equal to investment fluctuation reserve. That means market value is 4,70,000. In that case, no excess amount. So entry will be only up to this point. That means investment fluctuation reserve account debit to investment 30,000. Okay. So there can be three situations: when fall is less than, when fall is more than, and when fall is equal. And the last we have, when market value is greater than book value. It can also be happen. For example, market value is 5,06,000 but book value is 5 lakh. So there is a profit of 6,000. So this reserve has no use because there is not any decrease. So investment fluctuation reserve 30,000 will be transferred into P, Q and R in old ratio 3:2:1, and this profit 6,000. Investment is increasing by 6,000. This profit is transferred to revaluation account, and now this revaluation account's profit transferred to partners capital account. Revaluation account debit to P's capital account, to Q's capital account, to R's capital account in their old ratio. Thank you.